don't know if I can cheat that again. 3 signs? Yes, get in. Put on an antenna, send and reset. Oh, that seemed to work okay. Right, if he gets in, experiments you have collected cannot be stored in the Mark 1 command pod. Are you sure you want to continue? Board away, dump experiments. What? What's going on? Why can't he just keep the data in his backpack? You can't bring in 2 of the same experiment. Oh, God. What do I do now, then? Can I take the data from here? Store experiments. Take data. Well, we'll have that as well. Stored experiment 6. Cover Bob and then the ship. You can recover Kerbal and the ship separately. So, okay, let's take the data. You only dump duplicates, is fine. Oh, okay. So is it better to just get back in and recover? Or recover than... I don't know. Take a ground sample. Take a surface sample. 2.3 signs. Recover Bob first. You can recover the tracking station. So just recover vessel? How do we recover Bob then? I'm not putting a flag here, bro. That's insane. Why would you want to plant a flag here? This is where I nearly died. Bob almost died for science. Plaque text, but he didn't. Recover from the tracking station. Okay. Tracking station. Welcome to the tracking station. Here you can view the solar orbits, missions in progress, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Bob. Right, Bob. How do we recover Bob? Recover Bob. Are you sure you want to recover this vessel? And he brought a lot of science back with him. 57 science. Oh, yeah. Nice one, Bob. Then recover the SSR-3. No, we can't recover it, you see. We can't recover the SSR-3. It's going to stay there, along with the flag, apparently. Right, so, with all that science, what do we go for? 57 science. We can either go with... Click on... And again, KSP is derpy. Really? Oh. You're right about that. It is derpy. Oh, that's more science. Yay! Okay. How many years has this bug been in the game? Right, so we have 61 science. So we could get aviation, which gives us wheels, which lets us drive around the compound picking up science. So there's an option there to just... Because somebody said there's like 6 biomes in the... There's 6 biomes in the area that you can go to. So if you have a vehicle that has wheels, I'm thinking you can just drive around with a scientist picking up science from the biomes. And that will give you more than 45 back, presumably. Yeah, exactly, which gives you more science. That won't give you drive wheels, Matty. It says steerable landing gear, Matty. Steerable landing gear. And landing gear. That sounds to me like I can taxi. Now, if I put a thruster on the back, like a basic jet engine, and then just Driving is very time consuming. Okay. You need some kind of engine. Well, you get one. You get a basic jet engine. That's how you move. Better off flying to areas it will still take some time. What, so you're saying we're better off building a rocket, a mini rocket that just hovers around the place? So alternative, we can have basic science where we get the Stayputnik, offers the ultimate solution in crew safety, a lightweight sphere equipped with remote sensors and a relay. It carries no crew. Oh, that's where you want a that's where you have like a space station that you can still control but has nobody on board, isn't it? Yeah. Press RMB on the jet engine. Okay. Alternator cargo part. This is a cargo part that can be placed inside inventories. Engine. Max thrust 20 kilonewtons. Mach 1.3. Propellant, air intake, liquid fuel. Drains evenly, respecting cross-feed per priority. Engine stops under 10%. Make a space plane, but I don't think you're in the stage yet. You can only gather signs once from each area, so doing the base early is easy signs. Well, that's what I've been told, Sniffer. So the 6 biomes in the area. So we need a way of getting around the space station, collecting signs. Flight control, which gives us a MechJeb 2. Unmanned remote pilot assist. The winglets, deluxe winglets, reaction wheel, which is very useful. And the re-entry module. General construction. Crew cabin. Oh, this is what we need if we want to build a space station. Crew cabin, structural fuselage. Yeah, we need this for space station. We don't need that yet. General rocketry would give us a liquid fuel engine. T-30 model boasts a failure and rattly bits ratio below the 50% mark. The Thumper solid fuel booster. Holy smoke. If you're serious about going to space, you need these. That's a big tank with a big engine and a solid rocket booster. So that's like go to orbit territory. Battery pack. Science unit, storage unit. I don't know, guys. If you want to just get science from around the base, I'm not really sure what's the best one to go for. The crew cabin doesn't have a door on it. Lol. The science tuner has more science in your pocket. Which one was that? That one. Collectible data, yes. Resettable, yes. Requires electric charge. Oh, a cleanup requires electric charge. Recommended for ages 4 to 8. Small parts inside make it not suitable for children. I love it. Well, if we save the points, the point still remains. How do we get around here? Yeah? How do we get it? Are the 6 biomes like here, here, and here kind of thing? Are these the biomes? Presumably, we can just spawn something here, drive it out the door, and do science, right? So we can get free science over here. We've done the landing pad. What can I make here that I can just go out the door with? Anything? We need wheels, presumably. Spawns on the runway. Okay, so if we just have that... Wait, what? So if I just... What's the crew? Get out of it. Jeb, just... Stop it, mate. I didn't put any signs on the door. crew report. That's 1.5 signs. If we put some sensors on it and just go again. Oh, it's 3.9 signs for doing, like, literally nothing. Maybe the goo and stuff will get us a few more parts. Slap some sensors on it. So put, like, I don't know, put a couple of goos on it. Like that. We'll stick a barometer on it. Like that. Temp gauge on it. Don't think we need anything else. We don't have any wheels anyway, so... Let's put a landing strut on it. So it doesn't fall out. Of course. Of course you're upside down. There you go. If he jumps out, I don't think he'll be able to get back in, though. It'll be too high for him. There you go. Look at that. Oh, God, it's fallen over. I think the leg is collapsing. It looks like an insect. Right, cheeky EVA. Let's do a goo report. 3 signs. Is that it? Log the data. 3.6. 2.4. There's also separate data for in the air above biome and landed at biome. In the air means hanging out of the ladder on the pod. Hanging on the ladder of the pod. What, like he is now, you mean? So is this classed as if I do an EVA? He gets no signs for it. Do I have to be like high up or something? Since when was your KSP, dude? Captain Ben. If you look on my YouTube channel, about 2013, 14, 15, somewhere like that, KSP videos. That's in the air, then if you're on the ground, you'll be landed at. So if I go on the ground now, not that I'll be able to get back on unless I do that. There we go. Oof. Yes, there's no signs here. Surface sample, we could try that. 9 signs. Nice, good call. Actually, I saw the B key, then I'm pressing the F key to grab hold, and I saw the B key. There we go. It's a bit broken, but, you know, we got some science out of it. Plant a flag in the concrete. I'll probably hit it later and totally regret that move. Right, 18 signs for that. So we cheesed some science out of that. There's still above that we'd need, but we need to take off to get that, which you can't really do unless we hover. We need a hover type vehicle now. That's what we need. Let's see what we can do. What do we want to design for this? It's a bit limited at the moment because these fuel tanks are so small. Without the big fuel tanks, like there's only so much we can do. We haven't got any circular fuel tanks, and everything we build just gets taller and taller. Get the wheels and drive around. Funny you should say that, Costa, because that's what I suggested. Because the problem is these engines are a bit... It's a bit big. Just try and make it stable. Nice and stable. Do you have Breaking Ground DLC? I have both the DLCs, but I don't know what's in them really. I've not really been to that depth yet. So the problem with this is if he jumps out, he'll never get back in. There's no ladder. We don't have a ladder component, so if we land this thing and get out, fine. If we jump on the ground, we're toast. Yeah, I said that, Larry, but I don't know what tech to get right now. Let's see if we can make something that just hovers. I just want to, like, take off, hover to the vehicle assembly building, land there, and do some experiments. That would get us some science. Payload, aerodynamic. Just really need it. Ground. Forget that, forget that. Comms, whatever. I could try that. It's easy to drive. Well, that's what I said, but people were saying, oh, it's really slow driving around. So, I don't know. Hover 1. Mr. Stennington, thank you for 43 months. Right, let's see if... This is either going to land beautifully or just die in a big fireball. That's the way I see this going. Oh, this is like SpaceX right now. Look at this. This is so pro. How close do we need to be, do you think? Will that do? Like a glove. Look at that. Right, do you think that's close enough to here to be a separate biome? Because that almost used all the fuel just getting here from there to there. Let's try it. Let's do a go experiment. If it's far enough, we'll get some signs. 3 signs from there. Not a lot. Let's do 3.6. 2.4. Is that gonna 3 from that? EVA that. Let's see, we can do a EVA report. 2.4. We can do the... Actually, is the EVA report and the crew report, are they separate? 0.5. So if I jump him on the floor now and do a soil sample, that should be it, shouldn't it? What's the long-term goal? I don't have a long-term right now, Jake. My immediate goals are get enough science, build an orbiting space station, and then once I've got an orbiting space station, I want to get into the whole refueling thing, so you can go mining and convert ore into fuel. So when we can do that, potentially either find asteroids and get the fuel from it, or orbit a station around the moon. If we can get fuel from the moon, then we could create an orbiting refueling station around the moon, potentially. If that works, I don't know. And then from there, you can then take off, go to the moon, refuel, and then go somewhere much further away. Is what I'm thinking, like, in my head. But there's a lot of steps on the way. Members is easier. There's so many steps on the way. Like, I need to remember how to dock. Because, you know, like the whole home and transfer stuff, and then docking with the space station. I've not done it for years. Like, I'm going to be really bad at it. So that's one thing. And then all kinds of things are going to go wrong, like the ship design. I'll forget something. You don't put the solar panels on it, the batteries, whatever. Capturing asteroids is not easy. Yeah, but if you get one, you can get the fuel off it, but yeah. Actually, Catstrator, I have made it into orbit, mate. I didn't want to go to orbit because I didn't put a heat shield on there, but once you light the solid rocket boosters, you don't have much choice. So when I put 4 solid rocket boosters on it and lit the match, the whole thing took us, well, to 160,000 meters, and it would have taken us all the way to 320 if I'd let it, without a heat shield, which is a bit of a problem. Because Bob would have died, and we can't have that. Come on, Bob, mate. You're good. It's only 2 meters, Bob. You're fine. There we go. Right, take a ground sample. 9 science. That's it. We'll just recover him now. You did not make an orbit to escape the atmosphere. True. I didn't make an orbit, technically. But he said, did you make it into orbit? Which is the same, really, as saying, did you make it into space? Not, did you achieve an orbit? So I'll pick you up on that technicality. Right, 93 science we have. Let's recover thingy. Hover 1, which did surprisingly well, the Hover 1. I'm quite impressed. Right, I think I need to unlock some stuff. So, what do you think, guys? Do I unlock... We've done science here. We've done science here, although not above it, technically. Nor have we done above here. So we've done ground science there and there. There's potentially science to get here. What's the easiest way of doing it? Do I just keep hovering around the place, or do we unlock something to help hover around, or get something to drive around? What do you reckon? I could get the jet engine stuff and potentially just build a vehicle with a jet engine and drive around. That's one way, but that won't get us above ground stuff. Mr. Drummer, thank you for 56. Driving is the best. If we spend science on driving, which is about 45, do you think we can get that science back by doing surface samples around here? The ground gets you about 9, I think, doesn't it? So you get 9, 9, and 9. 9, 9, 9! Does that count as one? The admin building? I don't have contracts, Flying Hazard. I'm only in science mode, not career mode. Driving with the most efficient, you can easily get to places. Alright. So in that case, then we take this. Yeah? We take aviation. We get a steerable landing gear, normal landing gear, and a jet engine, and then just basically make something that can drive with lots of science sensors on it. And just don't worry about gravity anymore. Admin and the crawl away. I need to know where the crawl away is. Science buggy for the win. Yep. I mean, you get like cockpit nose cones and everything. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go back and build something. Okay, let's see. Mark 1 cockpit. Let's have it. We've got to go around in style. Andy24, thank you for 19 months. You're welcome. Can you make a hovering car? Technically, yes. Fuel tanks, liquid, fuselage. That's a bit small. That's a bit better. I don't know how much fuel we're going to need. I guess we'll just make it... Wait, what? Why won't you attach? Is that it? You can have one. Hold Alt. It's not. Oh. Ah, I see what was happening. It snaps the other side from the mouse, not where the mouse is. Use the right mouse button trick in the menu. What, you mean this menu? Like this? Is that what you mean? The crawl away is between the assembly building and the launch pad. Gotcha. Right, engines. We need the jet engine. Swivel, liquid fuel, basic jet engine. I think one jet engine. That looks a bit sad, doesn't it? Can we not like aerodynamics, circular intake? I don't want an intake as much as a fuselage section, really. Cargo, science, comms, electrical, service bay. Go small parts. There's also presets if you press load. I'd rather build something. Nandes, thank you, 43. Go small parts. Where's that? I'm not sure what you mean. Let's just stick a jet engine on the back. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. I was hoping for some fuselage section that was a bit like that, but yeah, I don't think I've got enough parts unlocked. I think that's the problem. There are some small diameter fuel tanks for the engines. Yeah, you mean like put like a smaller tank on the back? Like that? No matter what you do, it's going to look a bit rubbish, isn't it? You also need the intake for the jet engine to work. That's fine. We'll just put that here. Why do we put the intake? It's going to make us put a wing on, isn't it? That's what it's going to do. It's going to make us put some kind of... Just put the intake here, maybe. I literally just want things... If you order parts by mass, you get the smaller parts on top. Okay. Size, cost, mass. I see. Aerodynamic nose cone. Elevon 1. Swept wings. Ooh. It's a bit fancy. Look at that. Don't think we need it, but you know, looks kind of cool. Wing connector. Oh god, that is huge. Look at that. So if we do that, and
Hello
then...
Paul and everyone. I had for a moment I read Kebab Space Program than what it should be.
Kebab Space Program, that's a interesting one. Can I just put that like this then? Will that do as an intake? Or does it have to be connected to the engine? That's really weird. Is this... Are you meant to like... I don't know. You meant to put it like that, maybe? And then just put your intake at the front? It's meant to be more like that? Attach a small wing to the tank. Because at the moment, this is a fuel tank. Liquid fuel. So, if I do that... Is that now magically attached to the fuel tank? Do you think? It is. Brilliant. I mean, we don't even need these, to be honest. What can we put at the back here just to tidy that off? Oh, damn it, nose cone. Bro, turn around. There you go. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Hey, look at this. Now we're talking land-based science vessel. This is like Thunderbird 4. Hang on, didn't we? Oh, I didn't unlock the science thing, did I? So we just need some wheels and stuff now. Ground, here we go. Landable, a steerable landing gear and a fixed landing gear. So, whoa, this is a bit bigger than I thought. That doesn't look particularly... Oh, actually, it might work. Those engines are kind of in the way now. Is that the door? I want to stay away from that, don't I? Oh yeah, now we're talking. Thunderbird 4's submarine. I'm trying to remember now. Thunderbird 5 was the one in space. I think 4 might have been the submarine. Or was 3? Which is the one that came out the back of Thunderbird 2? 1 was the rocket, I think. 1 was the rocket, 5 was the space station, 2 was the big green thing, 4 came out of 2, which means 3... What was 3 then? It must have been... Yeah, I'm on about... This is Thunderbird 4 then, isn't it? Oh, 3 was the rocket. What was 1 then? Four was the submarine. So the sub came out of 2. So was 1 a small one? 1 was a flying rocket ship. 2 was the cargo. 3 was another rocket. Just to go to 5. And 4 was the sub, yeah. God, it's all coming back. Wait, those... Fixed landing gear. Right. We might have to put this on some kind of strut, I think. Structural. What if we... Oh my god, is there nothing smaller than this? Are you serious, game? We need another piece. Aerodynamic. What else can we use? So, I can't really... It might work. It might just work. It depends. I can't quite see. Well, that might be level. I've no idea how stable it will be, but... Perhaps put it like that. Where's the center of mass? I want to get this as low as possible, really. Oh, it's clipping now. There you go. Maybe like that. Do the wheels have brakes? We don't need brakes. We're all good. You just turn off the throttle. You don't need brakes. Right, I need you guys to think of a name for this because I don't have a name for this. I'm thinking if we have something... something in between that I can then mount the science bits to. Earth Rover 1. Service bay might work. How big is the service bay? Oh yeah, this is amazing. Game's been a bit weird now. Why are you... Game, why are you being crazy? It won't let me mount to the service bay. like literally won't let me do it. Okay, you'll have to be like that. Those wheels are the worst. Kind of need to be like that to be properly flat, but if we do that, then we're very, very, very low to the ground, and that needs to move forward. But at least it won't tip over. So that's angled back now, which is a bit annoying. Oh well, it'll have to do. You can move the movement keys to make them lower but level but lower. Oh, I see. Sort of angle them in. Like that. Thanks, game. All right, that's a winner. Oh, I see. Flying hazard. That thing actually opens. I was just nicking it as a thing to put science on, but I'm guessing I won't be able to. Oh no, it lets me. So I was thinking if we put all the sensors on the ground down here, then at least, like, if Bob goes for a walk, he can still access everything. That's what I was thinking. So, thermometer, barometer, and then all the goo. Yeah, you can't actually put them on there. What else did you need? Open the bay to load it. Oh, I see, of course. So we can just put that inside now. Nice. I think we can put it inside. It kind of looks like it's like clipping. It kind of looks like it's sitting inside, not inside the bay. Rotate what? Oh, there we go. I see. It's a bit quirky, but I get it. There we go. So will these even fit? Actually, these... God. Well, we could hide two of them in there. Possibly three. Although it looks like it's going to clip to me. Oh, that works. All right. Anything else we've forgotten? We've got a name for it. What was it? The pineapple pizza transport. Not much pineapple going on though, is there? Triggers, thank you for 35. Almost 3 years. Reliant Robin. I like that because it is the three-wheeler. That wins. Reliant Robin 2020. No, we'll just call it 21. Reliant Robin 21, we'll call it. There we go. I don't think there's anything else we need to do, but I'm not really going to find out till we try it. The kebab delivery vehicle. I should have just called it Deliveroo. How do you activate brakes in this thing? B. Look who snuck back in again. This guy, honestly. This guy. He just wants to go flying. Oh, man. Either that or he hates Bob. He's ready for danger. Well, I need to look at the map because I need to know where I'm going. We've got the causeway bit. Is this the causeway here? Bring up the fuel. I need to know how we slow down though. I've not tried steering yet. Oh yeah, it actually works. We've used no fuel. That's amazing. No fuel's been burned. It's looking a bit bad. It needs some suspension. Okay, that's a bit too quick. That's a bit too quick. Steady there. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do we slow down? I don't like that movement. Oh, you hold B. Ah, that seems to work. So there's no parking brake then. Is this the causeway? Can I do science here? Now the trouble is, I have no way of applying the brakes unless I can right click a wheel. Friction control, auto. Brakes, 50%. How do I just put the brake on? See, if Bob gets out, this thing's going to go rolling off, right? So how do you stop it from rolling around? Shut down engine. And it still rolls, obviously. Click the button that lights up when you hold B. Oh, this thing. No. You can click the parking brake by clicking on top of it. Ah, there we go. Okay, right, Bob, let's do it, mate. Yeah, let go, mate. There we go. Can take a ground thingy. 9 science, we'll take it, Bob. Nice. Open the service bay. Oh, this is so professional. He's like a guy turning up with experimental kits. It's amazing. 3.6, we'll have that. Observe. Take that. You can tell them to remove the helmet. You can do that. If you don't, they don't need it here, technically. Right, temperature check. No, it's corona free. That's good. What else can we do here? Another goof, maybe? It's her style. It's amazing, isn't it? It's like this 50s kind of 50s astronaut look. He's got all that, and then crew report for cheeky 1.5. I think that's it, isn't it? Looks like Herman Munster. I'll let him know. Okay, well that wasn't so bad. That got us 20 science. That half paid for the half paid. No, I've not Had my job yet? No. Still waiting for them to contact me at some point. Let's see. I'm wondering if we should have, like, wheels pointing in all directions just in case it rolls. 12 areas to get signs from. That's what I need to look at, actually. Let me bounce out of here for a second. So we've done the ground on the runway, done the ground on the causeway, which is here. We've done the ground on the vehicle assembly building, done the ground on the launch pad. So I guess if we just taxi around the astronaut complex and maybe the admin building, might try and hit those two up. Oops. Actually, I should probably save it. Quick save number 2, please. Yeah, if he transmits data, then you don't get as much. That's the downside of it.